Logan Paul. Why I oughta. I'm just bullshitting. What's up, y'all? It's Oreo Gaming. We back in this bit, another video. I'm feeling good as shit today. How y'all been? It's now the second, so I guess all the New Year shit is over with. Anyway, I just wanted to talk today about a topic that I guess I don't really feel it needed to be addressed or whatever, but it's just something that I thought would be interesting to talk about, and I kind of didn't really have nothing else going on today and shit for me to do. So, but what I wanted to talk about was, I think, well, pretty much I just wanted to give y'all the simple answer to the question of what will make fighting games more prevalent. Is that a thing? Or, like prominent in the gaming industry, in the gaming world, that type of thing. Like, because it's obvious, fighting games, okay, don't sell for shit, right? They make, Asian sweatshop money, right? Generally speaking, you do have the couple, which I stated in my previous video, you have the Mortal Kombats and the Injustices and the Tekkens and those type of games that sell and make good money. But for the most part, fighting games don't sell well at all. The Blaze Blues, Skullgirls, the Guilty Gears, and shit, the Dead or Alive. Do DOA, does that shit sell well? I mean, you would think when you have like 13 different versions of the same shit that they gotta be making money off that shit somewhere. Granted, they just said that they were done with DOA for now, so rip DOA, but do the DOA games sell like that? Anybody that knows, can y'all please answer that in the comments? I'm actually not sure. Like, do the DOA, like, has that series really sold anything really like that? But anyway, like those games generally don't really sell, and I guess you can say from like a fighting game fan perspective, you could always wonder why are these titles so niche, and why do people not gravitate towards these games as much as the next Call of Duty or the Halos and that type of shit. And I think I got a simple solution to that shit. The day that fighting games are as accessible to people as picking up a controller while your brother is, playing Madden or some shit, and him telling you how to play the game, and within a short span of time you understand that shit, that like completely, and you fully understand how to play the game, right? The day that happens with the majority of fighting games, I think, is the day that they will become more popular just in general. The games like the Guilty Gears and that type of shit. Like, you not finna wake up, one Saturday morning and see your cousin or some shit playing Guilty Gear and fucking say, hey, how do you play that shit? And they say, oh, well, this, and this, and you're at fucking Evo, next month. Like, that's not gonna happen, And I think that's the biggest thing with fighting games, is that the level of complexity involved in them is what I think really keeps them from selling. Also, obviously you got the weeb ass, fighting games, the Blaze Blues and those type of things, which will only ever, compel a small amount of people anyway. But you still also have the games like that aren't as niche or as weebish and that type of shit, like the DOAs and shit, that would actually compel to a bunch of people, but they aren't popular enough, and like they don't sell. You know what I mean? Like, I think a game like an Omen of Sorrow that comes out this year, I think that a game like that, like a fighting game like that, or even the old Virtua Fighter games, those would, I think, compel a lot of people more. But as soon as people pick it up or see some crazy shit, they already understand that, oh, I can't do that shit, I'm not no combo master or whatever. Or they might pop in a fighting game one time, think they hot shit because they can beat all their cousins at the family reunion or some shit. And they hop online, get fucking wrecked, 10-0 or some crazy shit. And they realize, oh, I'm not good at this shit, I'm not gonna buy it. And I think really, like, and I'm not saying that every fighting game, developer has to dumb down every fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that fighting games should be dumbed down. This is just simply my response to a question that I have heard sometimes before, because some people who are just like so deep into fighting games and their the fun aspect or the gameplay aspect or whatever, they just really love fighting games. They always wonder, why don't they really make money, and why aren't they really that popular and everything? And that's just my simple answer to that is, as soon as it's as simple as, press this button at this point and you use this to turn and this to, like that type of shit, that's when I think fighting games would really start to sell. That's why I think games like Mortal Kombat kind of have, like, they have the advantage, because Mortal Kombat games, while they are like my favorite video games of all time, they don't require the most like skill nigga to really be good at them. But but then also the thing with Mortal Kombat is it has the gore aspect and the cool ninjas and that type of shit. So visually, people are like compelled to play a game like Mortal Kombat or Injustice, where you can play as your favorite, superheroes and shit. And not every fighting game has that, where you use a bunch of anime ass like original characters that not a lot of people are going to be interested in. And so, like I said, I simply think that's the easy way of going about why fighting games don't really sell, is that they aren't easy games to play. And people obviously want to play shit that they can beat niggas in. It ain't shit for somebody to pop in 2K and tell everybody to run that shit because they can play 2K. Like, it's not, 2K is not a hard game to play. Obviously, as far as getting down the basics of the game, everyone can, if you have opposable thumbs and a general meaning of what games are, right, or how they work, you can dribble up a court with the left stick. You can use the right stick to dribble left and right or whatever. You can press square to shoot, triangle to jump, or you can play something like 2K, which is pretty basic, at its core. And fighting games, not so much, to where you have air dashes and push blocks and cancels and OTGs and hitboxes and footsies and all these other things incorporated. Is not, niggas not trying to learn like every aspect of a fighting game to actually be good at it, and I'm not gonna say compete at a high level, but just play at a certain level online where people could hop online and feel confident, or at least feel that they could win a decent amount of games, And that was really the only thing I could think of, the only solution to it. Any other thoughts and opinions, you put it in the comments below. I'll be sure to read them, and just let me know you guys' overall opinions on everything kind of discussed here. I'd like to get you guys' opinion, or if you guys have any other ideas on how fighting games could really kind of become more popular, whether it's using more, popular IPs such as like a Naruto or something like that, or whether it's just to, like, I don't even know. And I think that's really the thing, I guess, that's kind of the problem with fighting games, is that there's not really much you can do, because they are what they are, So, put your thoughts down in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. New videos all week, every week. Y'all already know what time it is. Oreo Gaming. We out.